10 rankings. Yeah, this is the Forbes list of the world's most powerful people. ZIJIPI Ping Jinping, Forbes' most powerful person of 2018. Since 2009, the business magazine Forbes had compiled an annual list of the world's most powerful people. The list has one slot for every 100 million people, meaning in 2009 there were 67 people on the list, and by 2018 there were 75. Slots are allocated based on the amount of human and financial resources that they have sway over, as well as their influence on world events. Oh, sorry. And it's lovely. You've got lovely flags and things that associates them with political events or traits like communism. So let's look up who's on it. So there is number 1 in 2009 is Barack Obama, President of the United States. 2010, Hu Jintao, General Secretary of the Communist Party of China. Imagine letting them into the rich list. Barack Obama, President of the United States. 2011, Vladimir Putin, the lover of Wendy Deng now since 2013. Then we've got 2014, 2015, 2016, possibly because of the chaos in England, David Cameron. Nothing much has happened there. Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Communist Party, is now the richest and most powerful person in the globe, 2018. Let me show you his picture again, just in case you're a dimwit like the British Royals, who have to be told what to do by the Rothschild family. There is Xi Jinping, Forbes' most powerful person of 2018. Right then. So, we're on to rank number 2. So we've got the same people again. 2009, Hu Jintao, General Secretary of the Communist Party. Barack Obama, President of the United States. Vladimir Putin. Angela Merkel, who's the daughter of Hitler Rothschild, yeah, and is in the conspiracy with Austin, who's in Hitler Youth, training with her, which is why the spy who shagged me now embroils one of the richest people in France. That is the family that is Bellencourt. Bellencourt. It's not Austin, it's Bellencourt. Spy who shagged me. Barack Obama, Angela Merkel, 2015. Now they've filled the empty gaps, you see. And David Cameron used to be at the top, I think, until at least a couple of days ago. But there is Angela Merkel again. And now Donald Trump has joined them since 2018 and frees from Karlstadt, which is the Palatinate in Germany, where all of the Rothschilds came from. Yeah, and the World Bank owners and the European Central Bank owners are still there. So there's Ben Bernanke, Chair of the Federal Reserve. Let's see if we can get close enough. Ben Bernanke, Chairman of the Federal Reserve. Vladimir Putin, Angela Merkel, Bill Gates, co-chair of the Gates Foundation, founder of Microsoft. And there is Pope Francis, Pope of the Holy See. Yeah, and further up, at least a couple of days ago, it'll be further down, we have his mate, Pope Benedict, for the Benedictines that were the Swiss Templars in the 5th century, which is why they were warmongering in Holy Lands. And there is Xi Jinping again, and Angela Merkel, still the Chancellor of Germany and the daughter of Hitler Rothschild. And there are now the big secrets of the world, because there is Stalin's descendant, there is Jeff Bezos, there is Francis, Pope of the Holy See, there is Xi Jinping again, there's Merkel, there's Pope Benedict now, Pope of the Holy See, the Benedictine movement that sacked Jerusalem in 500 AD under the Red Cross. Bill Gates, co-chair of the Gates Foundation, Benedict the 16th, Pope of the Holy See. He had quite a long innings until I made him resign. Yeah, there is Sergey Brin, Sergey Brin, Larry L. Arian Page, co-founders of Google, with the Aryan joke in every opportunity that they have. Bezos is the name of the father of Stalin. Stalin Rothschild, incidentally. There is Carlos Slim of Mexico, still on the Forbes rich list, right at the top. Angela Merkel, of Chancellor of Germany, Abdullah of Saudi Arabia, and we're going to be taking sanctions against them, and that is why the Eurovision Song Contest is not going to be held in Arabia anymore. Like the Quran and the Talmud, all of it has switched to Tel Aviv. Ben Bernanke, chair of the Federal Reserve, he's allowed to have his secrets revealed. Bill Gates, co-chair of the Gates Foundation, founder of Microsoft. Janet Yellen, the woman I could not remember, chair of the Federal Reserve. And she's old enough now to have a significant pension too. Bill Gates, co-chair of the Gates Foundation, founder of Microsoft. Janet Yellen again, chair of the Federal Reserve, but all of the others are still secrets. And there is Francis, Pope of the Holy See. There is Rupert Murdoch. He's not a religious person, but he is the sun god now. Chairman of the News Corporation, there is David Cameron, kind of low-life person, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. And he's number 2 behind Rupert Murdoch in that year. I forget what year that is. Benedict the 16th, Pope of the Holy See. That's the code number for the PISO family, that means pie, and that is the American pie for Don McLean. And it is the female vagina. Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, King of Saudi, and these are the Bin Laden families, and 5 of them died in acts of God that were actually air crashes. There's Ben Bernanke, again, chair of the Federal Reserve. Bill Gates, co-chair of the Gates Foundation, and he's not even been a president. He has been a war criminal, which is why he's now resigned from the Forbes lists. Yeah, Gottsheim of the death camps. Janet Yellen, chair of the Federal Reserve. Bill Gates, co-chair of the Gates Foundation, founder of Microsoft. Mike Duke, yeah, that is Mike, that is the family that is now Pompeii, yeah, chief executive of Walmart, but this is an offspring of them, that is Mike Duke, executive chairman of Walmart, and they have got umpteen billionaire directors, which is why they had to shut the shop when I was visiting New York and Washington in my academic missions. Ben Bernanke, chair of the Federal Reserve. Now we get Mario Draghi, president of the European Central Bank. Yeah, all on the rich list. Abdullah of Saudi, King of Saudi, given sanctions this morning as we move the Eurovision Song Contest to Tel Aviv, like the writing of the Bible by the Pisos, which is actually the writing of the Quran in Tel Aviv. Mario Draghi, President of the European Central Bank. David Cameron, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, since William and Mary ruled the roost out of Holland and Belgium and the Baltic coast, like the Orange families. Larry Page, co-founder, Larry Arian Page, co-founder of Google, Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud, Crown Prince of Saudi and Arabia, El Cid. Abdullah of Saudi Arabia, King of Saudi. Sonia Gandhi, President of the Indian National Congress. Mark Zuckerberg, not one of the social medias, is able to proclaim themselves free as members of the free world, because they are the dictators of it. Mark Zuckerberg, founder and CEO of Facebook. Xi Jinping, Mario Draghi, and here we get the American joke again, that is Sergey B. Arian Brin, Larry Arian Page, co-founders of Google. Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India. Never heard of him or her. Right then, so this is the last row. And sometimes they are listed 7 or more times, and they are down below, and many of them are bankers. Bill Gates, David Cameron, Mike Duke, executive of Walmart, David Cameron, Larry Page, Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Page. So now let's go down. Mukesh Ambani, Lloyd Blankfein, Michael Bloomberg, Sergey Brin, Warren Buffett. This is listed more than 7 times on the most powerful people in the world. That's Warren Buffett, the Forbes billionaire. Jamie Dimon, the massive banking magnates that were exposed around the same time as in England. They were exposing the massive conspiracy that is the Leveson inquiry, which gets these people another money stream. Lawrence D. Fink, Bill Gates, La Ka-shing Shania Twain of the rich list, Ali Khamenei, Angela Merkel, Rupert Murdoch, Benjamin Netanyahu, who was in London the day that Cressida Dick blew up the Canary Wharf issues and the medical building that was right where the bus proclaimed that we are going to launch terror, bold and brilliant, and that bus was blown to bits and 50 people died on it, which means none. Benjamin Netanyahu was having a laugh as the President of Israel from the BMJ building that day. There is Larry Page, the Aryan Pages, Vladimir Putin, the lover of Wendy Deng, now the husband of Rupert Murdoch. Formerly the husband of Rupert Murdoch. Wife of Carlos Slim, Mexican presence, and that is why Donald wants to build a wall, so he looks like an enemy of his, and that is where the pesos still run the currency that is the peso to this very day, and that's why Butch Cassidy and Sundance went there. Listed 8 times is Bernie Arnold. Oh no. Jeff Bezos. Let me show you how he interlocks with Stalin. He is actually the piss steak that Stalin's dad was called Bezos. Jeff Immelt, not listed, 2018. Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, not listed, 2009. Charles Koch of the Bush family. Yeah, that is the peacock jokes for Lord McCartney of Liverpool in the singing of Dance Around Tonight. There are two cocks, which is an alias for Bush and Hancocks, yeah, on the Forbes rich list, not listed since 2009. Robin Lee of the Lee Ka-shing family. Yeah, Robin Lee, Barack Obama, Masayoshi Son, Rex Tillerson, Donald's best friend, Mark Zuckerberg, Tim Cook, Maria Draghi, Xi Jinping, Christine Lagarde of the European Central Bank, and the Bank Paribas Liksha Mittal, yeah, the billionaire from India, 2016 and 2018. He's a British parliamentarian now. John Roberts, 2010 and 2011. Akio Toyoda, not listed, 2010 and 2011. Forbes list of the world's most powerful women. Oh no. So let's look that up. Oh, sorry, we're off the internet still. We'll have to make a separate video on that. Anyway, I better stop there now because they're quite deeply into the conspiracy, don't you think? And let me show you the Stalin things in the next video. Signing off. This is George Lees, now without Sean Maguire. Yeah, because we're not allowed to tell the secrets. When we get to the secret bits and the massive corruption, all of them are allowed to take it down because Skype is run by Murdoch and all of the social media are run by the other billionaires that we've just listed. And I don't think Shania Twain makes it onto the most influential women in the world. Yeah, but the Rothschilds do. That's Lynn Forrester, who takes the blame for her husband, who's bizarrely called Averill. Anyway, best stop, because that could be a conspiracy theory.